My name is Lily Castle, and my topic is anti-Semitism in the United States. Obviously, this is a topic that's very close to me because I am Jewish and I live in the United States, obviously. And I am looking out for the people in the Jewish community and people around me and making sure that everyone is safe. And I just want to dive deeper into the issue of the rise of hatred and hate crimes towards Jewish people in the United States. So, starting off, what is happening? What is my topic about and why is it happening? So in 2020, it was one of the highest years of hate crimes towards Jewish people in the United States. Obviously, the orange areas are the highest crime rates hate crimes towards Jewish people, and the light blue is the lowest. So on the East Coast is the highest Jewish population. Pennsylvania and New York are the states that carry the most amount of Jewish people in the United States. So these are going to obviously have more hate crimes there. Why is this happening? So I have a handout to give to everyone. And I'm going to be talking about the power of popularity. So Kanye West is a popular rapper in the United States. I personally really still love his music. He was one of my favorites, but the message that he carries to his audience is really not okay. He sent out numerous tweets with hate comments towards Jewish people. Then, as you can see, following that, there's an effect. These people were out on a highway having posters about hateful comments towards Jewish people. They were saying, Kanye is right about the Jews. This is a direct effect of Kanye's just general tweets and what can possibly happen from it. When people are that popular, they don't realize the power they have. A kid is listening to it, then he tells his friends, then they tell their friends, and then this could start a trend. Obviously, World War II happened. Hitler was, I'm not comparing him to Kanye, but he had power. He had influence, and then it spread. And then obviously we know the effects of World War II and what happened. So we need to stop that. And famous people need to use their power in a helpful way rather than a hating way. So this is kind of more into that. There's tweets from Donald Trump, who obviously was the president of the United States, so he has a lot of power, and the things that he's saying, people are going to want to take into account for, listen to, think about, and if it's hate towards Jewish people, then that trend can start. So some of the effects of things of hate towards Jewish people in the United States. There have been multiple shootings, multiple hate crimes, multiple stabbings, and a lot of different things that are, like I said, cause and effect. So in Pittsburgh in 2018, there was a shooting where 11 people died. They were just in synagogue having services. Someone came in saying slurs towards the Jewish people and killed 11 of them. This causes Jewish people to feel unsafe in their own home, their own synagogue, their own community. This is a direct effect of the hateful comments that people are saying and what can come from them. So here's more images of people putting Nazi signs on buildings, synagogues, and a lot of synagogues in the country are facing this. My brother's fraternity at Michigan State, in his own fraternity, there was Nazi signs outside of the building. It happens all around us. It's not just in other states, other communities. It's right here in our own community. What can we do? So I have a video to show. There's going to be an ad, so 1 second. But I am just talking about what people in the Jewish community are doing to make themselves feel more safe, to protect their people. So hold on 1 second. I'm going to skip this. Okay. This video shows the proactive steps the Savannah Jewish Foundation has taken in order to make sure their facilities are as safe as possible. They are taking these steps because of the recent increase in violent anti-Semitic actions that have been taking place in the United States. The goal of the new security is to make sure the Savannah Jewish community feels less fearful of harassment or worse. They're holding training sessions and teaching about what to do scenarios in case something happens within their schools. Even though this news story is from a small town in Georgia, it still represents a problem millions of people are facing. The Savannah Jewish Federation has not directly faced any of these dangerous defamation actions yet, but they want to be prepared and have plans if they do so. This could influence other synagogues to take the same course of action and to be extra prepared in order to keep everyone safe. This helps my research because this is a specific example of cause and effect on the topic I am researching. So as you can see here, I just had this playing in the background, but this is just a news story on the Savannah synagogue, and they are just showing the actions that they are taking, hoping to influence other synagogues to do the same. This is not trying to change things, but this is to prepare yourself for if anything is coming your way. Okay. Lastly, why is this important to me? Obviously, I'm Jewish. My family is Jewish. My grandparents and everyone. I go to synagogue myself. I want to feel safe within my community, and I would love to spread awareness about being cautious about what you say and how it can influence others. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, how did you find, like, all this, like, information, like, news sources, like, how'd you get there?
Okay, so throughout my process, I had a lot of information that I've just known, hearing it from people around me, my grandparents, and a lot of other things. Obviously, it's easy to do research on it because of how high the crime rates are in these past few years. So it's been really easy to find things because of the popularity, unfortunately, of the hate crimes in the United States recently. Any other questions?
Have you, as a Jewish person, ever been discriminated against? And how did you solve that?
Personally, I have obviously had jokes made about me, but I know a lot of people in the Chaldean community, the African American community, they all do the same, and you kind of brush it off, laugh about it. Obviously, I don't think it's okay to do those kind of things. I have not had a hate crime presented against me, but I want to make it more aware for people who are in areas that there is hate. We live in West Bloomfield. This is a very high Jewish population. I feel safe within my community, but I know there's a lot of communities around me where there aren't a lot of Jewish people, and I want to make sure those Jewish people are safe in their communities as well.
Question? Okay. My question is, what kind of solutions do you think that Jewish people and every other race or diversity should do about your topic?
Okay, so obviously that's a good question. Things people can do, they can talk about it just like I'm doing now. Spread correct information. Don't be Kanye West and spread information that's only going to hurt the other communities. Yeah. What? Sorry, Sabrina's distracting me. Things people can do. That's the best thing I could say. Talk about it, inform others, be positive.